right, let's get the camera settings on and we will start the show. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Aunt Beck. we got books today, and we have
a special guest.
Hubster is here. Hi, Mama Four, AJ, Tanya, Hope, Gaga Toots. Anybody else I missed? Yeah, we got Hubster, coffee, art, and books. So I just got them all spread out right now. So he's going to be here. Hi, Mel G. He's going to be here for probably about 30 minutes. So I'm going to start kind of right away because after the show, we're going to go up to see Boo for her birthday. So it's going to be a shorter show today. So I'll tell one of my mods when they get here. So let's see. Diane, there's Hubster. Hi, Laura Lou. Diane, anybody else popping in I missed? Yeah, Hubster's here with me today. No, we're going up to see Boo for her birthday. Let's see. These are all the books. Well, they're not all of them, but they're the most recent ones that we got for Christmas. I showed some last week that I got early. I'm not going to re-show those. Oh, tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we will be doing the New Year's Eve Stream-a-thon. New Year's Eve Stream-a-thon is tomorrow morning, 8:30 for me. Mary comes on before I do. So we'll make sure and get a link in the description box of everybody that's in the Stream-a-thon. I'll put that in after the show. Yes, Mary starts at 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, I know, Aunt Beck, right?
Bless her heart.
I know.
Hope she got a pot of coffee.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. Marita, I'm looking to see us. Hi, Melody. Melody saying, good morning, Dee Dee and Hubster.
Good morning.
He can't see the chat, guys. He doesn't have it on his phone like Mom did right next to us.
I'm not that technically savvy.
He's just going to sit here and talk books with me. Hi, Teresa, Shannon, Donna, Miss Mary Berry. Let's see, Mel G, the crafty Minnesotan. Hi, MB. Let's see who else. Christine Mitz. Kimmery. Let's see. Tanya, Natalie, Darla. Okay, you can put your hand up here, honey. Put it up here. He's so cute. Hi, Holly D. Arlene. So if you're just joining us, this is a live show with a live chat. Make sure you have live chat clicked at the top. If you just have top chat, you're not going to see all the chat. Hi, Julie. Happy Marvelous Monday. Say hi to Julie.
Hi to Julie.
Hubster's here with me today. So we're going to talk books. It's going to be a shorter show so that we can go up and spend some time with Boo. Hey, Stacks. Zeely. I said Miss Mary Berry already. Teresa. I know I'm probably missing people coming in. So I usually spend about 20 minutes before we start the show saying good morning to everybody, but I think I'm going to start in a couple of minutes so we can go through these books. So if you come in later, then I'm recording, so you can go back. Yes, we had an awesome Christmas. Of course, y'all know she left on Saturday, and we spent most of yesterday taking down all the Christmas and cleaning the house. So we got everything put away, and here we are, Monday, book day. Book day, and then tomorrow, don't forget, tomorrow is the Stream-a-thon. Mary comes on, I think it's 5:30 Eastern time. I think it's 5:30 Eastern time. Go to the Musical Scrapper blog, and she has a link to everybody there. I'll put a link in it after the show in the description box. But the Musical Scrapper has on her blog a list of all the streamers for the 24-hour Stream-a-thon starting tomorrow, I think at 5:30 Eastern with Mary, LTA. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Coloring with Vicky. Let's see. Oh, hiya, Sammy. Say hiya.
Hiya.
And the cats are here wanting up on the table. Let's see. I said hi to Laura, Diane. So say hello to you. Hi, Emily. Diane's granddaughter, Emily. Hi. Let's see who else is here. Let's see. I'm looking to see if I've missed anybody. I'm sure I have. Donna. Let's see. Yeah, I know the kitties. Yeah, well, we can let one of them come up here.
Well, Oliver was thinking about it.
Okay, well, you just
but I
move
kept
it.
blocking him.
Oh, so don't get. Let's see. There's a little crooked.
They just have to be with you all the
I
time.
know. They do, honey. I'm telling you. They just do. Hi, Jennifer. Abigail. Who else? Well, I'm sure I'm missing some people, but welcome everybody. Jennifer M. Welcome everybody. Again, it's going to be a shorter show. Maybe about an Hubster. Probably about an probably about an hour and a half. Oh, baby, no, baby. Okay, you're gonna have to get him down. He's gonna be moving the camera every which way, so that we can go up and see Boo. Sorry, guys, the camera's all. Yeah, there we go. Cat got on it. So I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Oh, it's still crooked. Look at that. Oh, I had it all straightened up before. There we go. All right. So Hubster and I are going to let's stack. Let's. It's going to be a book show. Let's stack these up some, and I'm going to let Hubster go first, so that he's going to stay for about, however long it takes him to show some books. And he's going to go get some gas in the car and go to the post office and do a couple things. And then I'll do all the art books. Okay. So let's see here. Let's move this up here. Maybe Hubster can I'll scoot over. Let me scoot there goes my coffee. All right. So do we have enough light? Wait.
We do.
All right, let me have him. I'm going to lock him out of the room. We won't get anything done with the cats jumping up here.
All right. Well, while she's flinging cats out of the room, I'll go ahead and get started. And some of you probably know this, but Ronald Reagan is one of my favorite, if not the favorite presidents we've ever had. And I've had the privilege of going to the Reagan Library in Simi Valley, California, about 3 or 4 times. And it's a great place. And I really think that, in my opinion, almost every high school or elementary kid in the country should be required to go to the Reagan Library, because it's just a marvelous, marvelous place. And what they did was they shaved off the top of a mountain and built his library there. And for those of you that don't know, Ronald Reagan really was a remarkable person, a remarkable individual, even before he got into politics. And he goes all the way back to, it goes all the way back to when he was a young man as a lifesaver, or lifeguard rather. Then when he broke into radio, then he broke into movies, and then after he got out of movies, he went into television, and after television, he ran for governor of California, and ran for president 3 times, and eventually got it the 3rd time. But anyway, I believe Janet sent me this book, a very nice lady out in Oklahoma. And it's called Ronald Reagan, His Essential Wisdom, and it's is by it says edited by Carol Kelly. Janji, I believe it's from 2012. And it talks all about some of the things that he did as a young man, a lot of his sayings and wit. He had a great sense of humor, loved the sense of humor, terrific read, according to Janet. So I'm really looking forward to getting into that one. Okay.
We haven't read any of these guys, so we're just showing you books that we haven't. Well, Hubster has read one of his a little bit, but we haven't really read any of these yet, so we can't give too much of a review. We're just kind of showing the Christmas books we got.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Shauna. Okay, go ahead.
The next one is a book called Witch Hunt, the story of the greatest mass delusion in American political history by Greg Jarrett. Greg Jarrett, for those of you who don't know, is a commentator on the Fox News channel. And this is all about the Mueller investigation and all the folks that were involved in that. Came out in 2019. Looking forward to getting into this. Again, this came from a nice lady in Oklahoma named Janet. I appreciate that. We got some great reviews on the back from Rush Limbaugh, as well as Sean Hannity, Joe DeGenova, a former independent counselor and U.S. attorney, as well as John Sale, a criminal defense attorney. So I'll just tell you what Rush Limbaugh said. Democrats and the media continue to through their teeth. What we've lived through and are still living through has been a coup from the get-go. It is a plot to overthrow President Trump. There are so few people telling the whole truth about this. Greg Jarrett is. And that was by Rush Limbaugh. So I'm looking forward to getting into that one as well.
I know. It's nice to hear Hubster, right, guys? Okay.
Okay. Well, the next one is, I've not had the opportunity to read this one either, but I've always been a big Marlon Brando fan. Terrific, great actor. And most of you probably know him from A Streetcar Named Desire, On the Waterfront, One-Eyed Jacks, one of his Westerns, The Godfather, and a couple other pictures. But this is a biography by William J. Mann. And this came out in 2019 by William Mann. This is the first edition. And just...
do you want to read some of the inside front cover? Read some of the inside front cover just to tell so that they can kind of know what it's about.
All right. It says award-winning biographer William J. Mann's definitive portrait of a complicated man, the greatest movie actor of the 20th century and perhaps of all time, Marlon Brando. When Brando burst onto the screen and stage in the late 40s, he fundamentally changed the way other actors perceived their craft. The charismatic, enigmatic Brando was immediately heralded as the American Hamlet, the one Yank who could surpass Olivier, Gielgud, and Richardson as the standard of acting greatness. His approach was natural, honest, and deeply personal, resulting in performances A Streetcar Named Desire, On the Waterfront, Julius Caesar, The Godfather, and others that are still today without parallel. So I'm looking forward to getting into this one. It's a nice thick book and should be a good read. Usually once I get into one, I usually don't put them down. I go till I finish. So looking forward to getting into that one. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And again, he's going to show the books that he got and then spend a couple minutes with us. And then he's going to do some errands before we go up to see Boo for her birthday. So it's going to be a shorter show today. But we wanted just to come on while he was off work today and show our books that we got for Christmas. And I got one or two more than he did. But...
One or two more? How about 10 or 15 more? My wife loves her books in her bookstore. So, but anyway.
I'll show the cover first, honey.
A couple of weeks ago when my daughter Denise went to San Antonio to pick up her grandmother and bring her back, the gentleman that goes to her grandmother's church was just making conversation with. He went and picked up my mother-in-law and my actually they went and picked up my daughter from the airport, and on the way back he was just making conversation, talking about he had relatives that were killed in Texas by Indians. He had relatives that were around during the Alamo and this sort of thing, and my daughter was kind of eyeballing him a little skeptically, and she went, oh, that's nice. And she asked what their names were, and the old fella told her, he said, yeah, there's a book about it called Blood on the Bluebonnets by a writer named Bill Lehman. So as soon as my daughter got the opportunity, she pulled it up on the phone and said, well, I'll be darned, this guy wasn't kidding. And she ordered about 3 or 4 copies of this book called Blood on the Bluebonnets by Bill Lehman. And it is all about, goes back to the Alamo, goes back to early Texas, from Austin. And of course, Dee Dee and I both used to live in Austin. That's where we met. That's where she and I were first got hooked up. And but it was a great read. Goes back to the Alamo. It's got all sorts of interesting history in here about Texas, San, the Alamo, and a lot of just plain old regular folks just trying to survive and make a living and just survive.
Yeah. Did you say that Denise immediately ordered like 3 or 4 copies?
I did.
Yeah.
I said that, and she had a couple left over, and she gave me one.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking forward to getting into this one after I get finished with Brando.
Bluebonnet, yes, of course, bluebonnets are real. Bluebonnets are the state flower of Texas, Miss Mary Berry.
Yeah, and it's if you've never seen the bluebonnets,
that's what they look like right there.
Yeah, in bloom, they pretty much grow on the side of the road all over Texas, and it's such a beautiful sight in the early springtime. Love Texas, and looking forward to getting into this. Okay, now, this is the one I'm in the middle of right now. I've been wanting this book for a long time. And it's a book by Alan K. Rode. And every time I got ready to buy it, every time I got ready to buy it, either something came up or I got, and it wasn't carried in our local bookstores, Barnes and Noble or Books A Million. So the only place I could get it was on Amazon. But if you're not familiar with who Michael Curtiz is, he is a movie director from Warner Brothers from the 1930s and 40s, and I think all the way up into the 50s. And Michael Curtiz is a fabulous director, and some of the pictures that he directed were Casablanca, Yankee Doodle Dandy, Mildred Pierce with Joan Crawford, White Christmas with Bing Crosby, and those are just some of the pictures that he directed. He directed a couple of
Keep going. I'm trying to find you a bookmark.
He directed 2 or 3 Betty Davis pictures. He directed, I think, 7 pictures with Errol Flynn. And Flynn, again, is one of my favorite actors. But it's a great read. I'm already almost a quarter of the way into it. And just
talk a little more about it. Talk about read the inside front covers. And since that's your last book,
yeah,
talk a little more about it.
Well, on the back, there's a promotion by a gentleman named Stephen Michael Shearer, author of Patricia Neal, An Unquiet Life. And a lot of you probably know Patricia Neal, longtime actress that had 3 major strokes that almost killed her. But anyway, Alan K. Rhodes' intensely personal biography provides the reader with a complete, well-researched, comprehensive, and critical career study of a brilliant yet complicated artist. A wonderful read and an accurate source for future reference. Michael Curtiz, A Life in Film, is thoroughly satisfying, highly intelligent, and a delicious, rich dessert for any serious lover of film and film history. Indulge. And then... I didn't see this. I didn't know there was a book about Bernard Herrmann. I have to get this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll look it up while you're reading.
Okay. Anyway, there's another
Life and Music of Bernard Herrmann. I'll look it up.
Yeah, at A Heart at Fire Center. Anyway, it says here, in a superbly researched, highly compelling account of one of cinema's most gifted and underrated directors, Rode provides a vivid description of Michael Curtiz's personality and working methods. It is difficult, if not impossible, to imagine a more complete account of his life by Stephen C. Smith, author of A Heart at Fire Center, The Life and Music of Bernard Herrmann. And Bernard Herrmann, if you're not familiar with him, he did a lot of music. Okay, yeah.
It's going in my cart.
Okay, excellent. I have to get you an Amazon gift card.
Oh, yay. Okay.
But Bernard Herrmann, the musician, is the one. He did a ton of music for movies. Going all the way back to, I think, the 40s, he had a long-time relationship with Alfred Hitchcock. But okay, well, so I'm going to get that book next. Anyway, this goes and
show a couple pictures.
Yeah, it talks about his early beginnings in Hungary, how he got started into making movies. He was good buddies with Bela Lugosi, another Hungarian. And
how they came over to this country.
Yeah, and right after World War I, they decided to beat feet and make it over to the United States because Warner Brothers had just bought out one of the movie studios in Hungary, and they started cutting this and cutting that. So they said, well, we want you to come to the United States and direct a couple of pictures. So he said, okay. So he got on the first ship, came to the United States, and landed in New York, and they told him, we'll have a big parade for you when you get here. So when he got to New York, there were fireworks, there were ships, with the fire hoses coming off the fire department ships in the harbor, and there was thousands of people cheering and confetti and flags. And he was so overwhelmed.
He thought it was for him.
He thought it was for him, but he just happened to land in New York on the 4th of July. And nobody had the heart to tell him.
Oh, bless his heart.
Yeah. So anyway, he got on the train and rode the train for 3 days out to Los Angeles. When we got off the train, there was nobody there to meet him. So in his broken English, he finally figured out how to get a trolley over to Warner Brothers Studios, and he made it over there. And they took him into the office of Jack Warner, who was laying up on a table getting a massage in his office. And Curtiz walked to him and said, "Hey, I'm Michael Curtiz. I'm supposed to be directing pictures so-and-so for you. I'm so excited. I'm glad to be here in the United States. I can't wait to get started on this picture." And Jack Warner looked at him on his massage table and said, "Well, you're not going to do that picture. We decided we're going to have you do something else." He went, "Oh, well, all right." So anyway, it wasn't Curtiz's fault, but the Warner Brothers, there were 4 of them. And he just walked right into one of the battles that the brothers were having amongst themselves. And he didn't know that. He figured it out later on. And so it's a very good read. I highly recommend it. If you like movies and you like directors and the behind the scenes, it really gives a fascinating look on how they make movies, all the things that they have to go through with budgets, with continuity, with art directors, with makeup, with hair, with costumes, with the
set designs.
Yeah, set designs, all the different personalities of the actors, the neediness of some of the actors. Some of them needed help. Some of them did it. Some of them needed direction. Some of them don't. Some of them, you just give them the lines and put them out on the stage and, hey, you're the actor. You do it. I'll tell you if you're not doing right, and so on. So it's a great read. You can get it off of Amazon. It's about $45. I would recommend that if you like that, go ahead and purchase that, and I guarantee you will enjoy it.
One of the girls says that recently got a book on Orson Welles, Roman Polanski, and Hitchcock. If you've read books probably on all of them, haven't you?
I haven't read books on any of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I know we have a Hitchcock book down there.
No, don't think so. No,
I'm surprised. I thought you read something on Hitchcock, and for sure Orson Welles.
I don't think I've got one. I may have written one or read one on Hitchcock. I just don't remember it.
Yeah, well, read a lot. And then one of the girls said that she because you did that Western coloring, she bought her husband that book.
Oh, good. I hope he enjoyed it. And it's fun to although I don't usually make it a habit of coloring with my wife, but
there's nothing wrong with that.
I know, but when she asked me to, I don't mind it at all. It's a lot of fun. It can be therapeutic for some people. And
Jen says so few people know or talk about old Hollywood anymore. Well, he could talk a lot. He could talk a lot about it, Jen.
Well, I've had the privilege of going to Warner Brothers Studios actually 3 or 4 times and taking the tour, saw the old set for Casablanca, which they still have. And
don't tell them that one of your favorite movies is Ed Wood. and Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Well,
I know that's a TV show
because I have a sense of humor.
I know you do have a great sense of humor, honey.
And I've had the privilege of going to Paramount Studios and been to the Beverly Hills Hotel, been to the Roosevelt Hotel.
What's that old where Ed Wood filmed?
Well, all the old all the old movie stars used to hang out at a place called Bordner's, and it's still in existence in Hollywood, off of Hollywood Boulevard. And so I've had the privilege of going there, and actually have some friends in show business that I know. And so it's if you ever get the opportunity to go, I'd recommend it. But this is a good read. Again, if you like behind the scenes information about all the things that I listed a minute ago, would recommend that you purchase that because you'll enjoy it. I guarantee you.
So again, the books that he showed was The Blood on the Bluebonnets, that my mom's, I don't know, a friend, told us about, or told Denise about, and Denise bought them. And then what?
Skeptically, she said, "Sure, this guy's full of baloney."
Yeah, she didn't believe when he started talking about this story. She didn't believe him, so she got it on Amazon, looked it up, and bought 4 copies. And then he got The Contender, the Marlon Brando, and then Janet sent him these 2, which he already talked about a few minutes ago. And so yeah, that's Hubster's contribution to the book show. Anything else and I did put that one in the cart, the
okay.
Bernard Herrmann.
I'm looking forward to that.
Do you want to say anything about Bernard Herrmann?
Well, I said it a little while ago. He had a long time collaboration with Alfred Hitchcock, and some of the movies he did were Marnie, Vertigo, North by Northwest. Some of a lot of science fiction. He did Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yeah, you recognize it, don't you? You
Yeah.
recognize it when you hear it.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting that book about Bernard Herrmann, the great composer.
Do you think it's better than John Williams, or are just so different?
Well, they're different. You know, John Williams, of course, is great. He did all the Star Wars and Jaws and that sort of thing, and Indiana Jones, and but yeah, just different styles. You know,
they enjoy listening to your Hollywood stories, old Hollywood on Hollywood.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to leave it with you.
He's going to go get some gas in the car and run to the post office for me, and then we're going to go up and see Boo for her birthday. So it's going to be a shorter show. I'll probably be here in another hour or so, however long until he gets back. Don't let the cats in. There's your glasses. Don't forget close the door so the cats don't. Yeah.
Okay, bye, ladies. Enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. And
they're all saying thank you. You can see the chat right there.
Okay, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Thank you, Hubster. You're welcome, Holly. You're welcome, Janet Young. You're welcome. Reading with Pugs, you're welcome. Tanya, you're welcome. Picola, you're welcome. Bye, ladies. Bye, guys. If there are any.
Picola's the one that sent you that gas card for Christmas.
Oh, love you, Picola. Thank you very much. It came in real handy.
All right, honey. See you in an hour or so.
I love you too, Janet.
Love you too, Janet. I said. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. So now I'm gonna get out all the books. So yeah. All right. So it's my turn. Let me move the microphone back. So I'm probably screaming at you. All right. So I got tons of books, but I got a couple things to show you first. Let's see. Let's move that light. Is it still? Where's the shadow coming from? I'm not sure. There's a shadow somewhere. Okay, so I got a lot of stuff to show. Thanks, guys, for being. I'm not that you need to be, prompted to be nice to Hubster, but yeah, he always feels welcome by you guys. So thanks so much for making him feel welcome. It makes him want to come back on the show. Hi, Ian. Hi, Whimsical One. Anybody else I missed? Susan. Very Redbeard. Peace out, dude. Thanks, Varian. So anyway, I'm going to show you a few things I got for Christmas. We got mostly books. We love books. Hubster and I love books, as you can see. Hi, Sky. Okay, let's see. I don't want to update right now. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so first off, I want to show a couple things that I got. Janet sent me these. Y'all know I needed some new pens. I know I just need to brighten it up a little. Janet sent me some new pens because I needed new pens. Now I gotta say, I love this one right here. This Pentel Intergel turquoise, Janet. It's my new favorite pen. I love this. I love how smooth it is. I love the color. Let me get a piece of white paper. Do I have a piece of white paper handy? Oh, let's see. It just writes so smooth. I love this, Janet. And look at that pretty color. Hi, Scoops. Y'all missed Hubster. Hi, Lane. Yeah, he did we came on early, guys, because we have to leave early. We want to go up and see Boo for her birthday. So I started the show like right at 8:30. So I am recording. I love the inner gels. I know. Look at that pretty color. Oh, and of course, I love Janet's writing. This is how Janet writes, guys. Look at that. And one of these was okay. The one, the black Intergel one. This one was a little, I don't know, it's a little scratchy. I wasn't real happy. I mean, not that, but it's the X, the Intergel X one. It was a little scratchy. Yeah, the purple one. I know. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to collect those. I'm gonna have to collect some more pins. Okay. Oh, the blue bonnet one. You want to get that, Diana? Yeah. So anyway, Hubster just you guys, he doesn't do art, he doesn't do crafts, he does color with me when I beg him. I mean, ask politely. But yeah. Okay, so let's see, where should I start? I think I'll start with this. Now, let me just go ahead and start by saying I got these from Miss Melody. Wednesday is the first Wednesday of the month, so you know what that means. Tomorrow's the Stream-a-thon. If anybody wants to put the link to Jean's blog, I will put it in the description box after the show. But it's the Musical Scrapper blog. It's her blog. And she has a list of all the streamers for the Stream-a-thon starting tomorrow. I think it's 5:30 Eastern with Mary. And then I come on at 8:30. And then it goes for 24 hours. So there's a list of all the streamers on Jean's, the Musical Scrapper, Jean's blog. And I know Picola or one of them will put the link in there. So anyway, and then Wednesday, our normal Wednesday stream is the first Wednesday of the month. And I always do a book giveaway on the first Wednesday of the month. And this Wednesday will be this one. And it's a Grazia Salvo. It came from Italy. Sorry, the garage door. Hang on. Came from Italy, and in the giveaway one, Melody had Grazia Salvo. Congratulations from Dee Dee and Melody. So whoever we do the giveaway on Wednesday will get a hand sign from Grazia Salvo. So I'm not going to, well, I'll do a little, let me just do a little, but I'm going to do a show, we're going to color in it on Wednesday. So this will be Wednesday's show. So I'm just going to show you a little bit just to get y'all to be excited about the show on Wednesday. Oh, and there is some little cards. There's a little card in here. It's a signed edition, a little postcard in here. And so this is number 91 out of 850 copies. So Melody bought us these guys. So make sure you thank Miss Melody, who always does good by all of us. So we're going to do this on Wednesday. Tomorrow's a Stream-a-thon. And on tomorrow's show, we're going to talk about the composition book project. I have all kinds of books and composition books, and I'll probably do some composition book giveaways tomorrow on the Stream-a-thon. Okay, so now, oh, wait, I got a couple more things to show. Hang on. So I got to show, this is so stinking cute. So Sylvia, who is Light and Laughter in Germany, sent me this. Now I took it out of the box. It was wrapped. She had it wrapped in this pretty little paper here, but it was in a box. And this is the card. She sent me this card with a cat on it. And she wrote a nice little note in there. So Light and Laughter Sylvia sent me this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this little space case. And it's like a padded little space case. And what it is, it's a nail, a little, all the nail accoutrements, file and clippers and scissors. But you know what I'm probably going to do with this, Sylvia? I love it. I love the innards of it. But I'm probably going to use this for a business card case. I'm going to take that. I mean, because I'm going to use them. I mean, I'll obviously use the stuff, but I'll put those in my bathroom. And then I'm going to use this case for a business card case. It's so perfect. Do I have a business card sitting here? They're all downstairs. I don't think I have one here, but here's a business card for the size. So look. A business card. So I think that's what I'm going to do with it, because I love that little case. Isn't that so cute? I know, it's perfect, right? Upuse, yeah. So anyway, thank you so much, Light and Laughter. I love it. Of course, y'all know I love me some space. So look at that. Oh, it's just so It's so hollow. Look at that. Holographic. Holographic. I know. I don't smoke. I don't smoke Varian cigarette case. Those would be some short cigarettes, though, wouldn't they? Yeah, I don't know. No, maybe not. Anyway, these are for business cards. But thanks for that idea, Varian Redbeard. Oh, cute, whimsical one. We need our space. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. Then I got to show you one thing. Boo, my granddaughter, made these. This is what she made me for Christmas. She made me these bracelets. I have my sleeves rolled up so you could see them. But these beaded bracelets for me because she knows, on the show. So I just want to show them. Look at those awesome beads right there. I don't have autofocus on. So look at that. So Boo made me this for Christmas. And Cam had these made. It's from a company called Divvy Up. And they're socks. And it says, Divvy Up. One pair for you, one pair for the world. He had socks made up of Malibu and Oliver. I could not wait to show these. I'm going to wear them up there today. But he had these socks made of Malibu and Oliver. So he took their pictures. I don't know how I divvy up. I guess you send them your pictures and they'll make them onto socks. I loved it. I know. I'm going to wear them today. So anyway, aren't they awesome? They're so cute. I know. Oh my gosh. Well, she does Scoob. She doesn't. I'm telling you, this is probably the first jewelry she's made in I don't know how long. She's in high school. She's 17. She's in high school and she goes to school half a day, goes to high school. She goes to college half a day, and then she works after school. And Cam's the same way. He's in college. So he goes to college in the day and he works after school. So we just really don't believe in student loans. So we all pitch in, we get them through school without student loans. They have to work their way through. So then they're hard workers, those kids. I'm telling you, they are hard workers. So yeah, she is busy, Scoobs. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I know, right? I love the beads. So anyway, I had to share that. I had to share all that. Okay, so now let's see what else do I have. And somebody said, "Oh, I want to see your planner." Well, I don't really. This is the planner I got for any kind of dated things. I don't do a daily. I don't do a diary type. I don't do a diary type planner. I can't keep up with myself, but I might show that maybe next week. All right, then I got a few things here that are not art books. Well, these are, but let me show these first. So when I was Mom got me a Barnes & Noble gift card for Christmas. So after we left Denise's, I had to go buy Barnes & Noble right away. And I found this. I haven't read any of the other ones. A Woman in the Woods. Anyway, it's kind of like a horror novel. They're calling it a thriller. John Connolly, A Book of Bones. And I'll just take a few minutes to read the flaps of each one. And I just read, I always, when I get a book, and y'all know I read multiple books at the same time. So I could be reading 10 books, as long as they're all not too similar. Like I couldn't read this one and this one at the same time. I couldn't read them at the same time because they're too similar in the genre, they're too similar. But what I do when I get a book is I read the flap, I read the back, I read about the author, I read the intro, I read the date, the publication, is it first edition? I read all that stuff, and usually the first chapter. So that's what I do when I get a new book. And then a couple of the other ones I've read a couple of chapters. Okay, so There's no mistaking a John Connolly novel. If y'all have read, Jen, have you read any? If anybody here, I think Jen, Reading with Pugs, would probably have read this or read John Connolly, because Jen reads a lot of thrillers, mysteries. She reads this type of stuff. So, Jen, have you read A Woman in the Woods? For some reason, I'm thinking you have, because I thought I saw it on IG. Okay. There's no mistaking a John Connolly novel with its singular characters, eerie subject matter, and Sacco style. He's our best hope. Oh, well, let me get into a reading mode here. Let me take a sip of coffee. Haven't read John Connolly. I have read that James Patterson book, though. Yeah, I'll tell you all about this one in a minute. Mom is up to number 19. This is the first one. I'll tell you about it in a minute. But Mom she's read 19 of this particular series. Jen probably has too. Okay. He's our best hope. He's our last hope. He's our only hope. On a lonely moor in the northeast of England, the body of a young woman is discovered near the site of a vanished church. In the south, a girl lies buried beneath an Iron Age mound. To the southeast, the ruins of a priory hide a human skull. Each is a sacrifice, a summons, and something in the darkness has heard the call. But another is coming, Charlie Parker, the hunter, the avenger. From the forest of Maine to the deserts of the Mexican border, from the canals of Amsterdam to the streets of London, he will track those who would cast this world into darkness. Parker fears no evil, but evil fears him. I love reading like that. But anyway, so, but apparently the character of Charlie Parker is the woman in the woods too. So if I like this one, I'll read some of the other ones. Okay, so that one is the one that I bought right away. I saw it in the right there when I walked in. I got to get that one. So there's that. Then this one is the James Patterson. It's a women detective series, and like I said, Mom is up to number 19. She has read all of them. She says number 20 should be out as well. She reads these on her Nook on her iPad. So she reads these. She has the Nook app on her iPad. So she's read up to number 19. You've read a couple Charlie Parker books, but not that one. Yeah, that's a brand new one, Zeely. Yeah, Zeely would be one to have read them too, and Jen. No, I'm sure there's other ones of you here that do too. I just don't know everyone's reading habits, so I know some of them. So James Patterson. So again, this is the first one because I haven't read any of the Women's Murder Club. Enjoy the riveting debut of, and again, 19, maybe 20 of them out by now. Enjoy the riveting debut of the Women's Murder Club, James Patterson's most exciting series ever. In San Francisco, newlyweds are being stalked and slaughtered. Entered 4 unforgettable women, all friends. Lindsay, a homicide detective in the city's police department. Claire, a medical examiner. Jill, an assistant DA. And Cindy, a reporter who has just started working the crime desk of the San Francisco Chronicle. Joining forces, pooling their talents, courage, and brains, they have one goal: to find, trap, and outwit the most diabolical and terrifying killer ever imagined. So that's what the first one's about. And I think I'm going to like them. I just have, and one of the reasons that I thought, well, I don't really want to read it, because Mom told me about these. The series as she's been reading them over the years. But I always thought, well, they're so far back, I'm going to have to be reading little paperbacks. And I don't enjoy reading little paperbacks. I'll read them occasionally, the little mysteries and stuff, but they're so hard for me to see well. And I don't enjoy reading on, the Nook or Kindle. Mom she loves it. Mom, because she feels like she has her whole library with her. I like real books. So as long as the type is fairly big like this, which it is in James Patterson's softcover books, then that's fine. I don't enjoy reading anything smaller than that. What did Ian say? Please note, we don't do Ian in the UK said, let me go back here. He goes, please note, we don't do human sacrifice that often in the north of England. Ian, I love your humor. So anyway, that's James Patterson. So I will not read those two together. I won't read those two detective ones together because I don't want to get them. You know, like I said, I can read about 10 books at the same time as long as they're completely different. Okay, so then I also backed this campaign of Feast or Famine comic book and graphic, and he also had put it in a graphic novel. So all three are in here, and they're all three here. Now, if you do not know of Alterna, if you don't know of Alterna is a company. Just go on Twitter and look up Alterna, and you'll find a whole bunch of information about it. But they I don't want to say hire. What do you want to? They publish different artists, and they do it. They're able to do it inexpensive, not as expensively, because they put it on the old like newsprint. So these are like in the old newsprint style. If you see Alterna, other than, now I got to say though, let's make a qualification. The graphic novels are the slick paper here. So these three are in here. It's just two different versions of the same thing. Also prefer to read the book. It's easier to read. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I love Asimov. Heinlein, Ray Bradbury. I'm old school, Varian Redbeard. I don't know how old you are, but I'm old. I'm old enough to have read Asimov, Heinlein, Ray Bradbury, some of the old classic sci-fi. So let's see, Kathy. Hi, Kathy Arbor. Internet went out. Hi, Wins. Oh, well, welcome back. Hi, Kimberly 557. I know I'm missing people. I'm trying to get through the books by 10 o'clock because maybe 10:15 when Hubster gets back from the post office, so we can go up and see Boo. It's hard to catch my family when they're not working or in school, and they're out of school this week. So I wanted, to do Boo, go up and see her for her birthday. Denise is off on Monday and Tuesdays, so I just got a chance to see my family a little bit more. So I'm making today short. Don't forget, though, I am streaming tomorrow, 8:30, right after Mary, on our 24-hour Stream-a-thon. And Pacola put a link in there a minute ago to Jean's blog. She can put it in however many times she wants, so that you can follow along if you want to be in a 24-hour Stream-a-thon with all of us. And so I stream at my usual time at 8:30 in the morning for 2 hours. I think Jean's got us blocked off 2 hours each, something like that. And so make sure if you want to, be a part of that. And then Wednesday's my normal stream day. I will be streaming. And on Wednesday, we will be coloring in Wild Soul by Grazia Salvo. That Miss Melody generously gave us 2 copies, one for me and one for a giveaway. So we'll be doing a giveaway on Wednesday. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. Thanks, Pacola. So anyway, so I got the three individual copies. And again, they're on the old-timey newsprint. And I just love that. I love that old-timey newsprint feel and the smell. So anyway, Dave Schwartz, Joseph Cooper, and Wes Locker, I think is how you say it, are the creators of Feast or Famine. It was an Indiegogo project what happens when you do one of these funded books, you fund them and then they finish them. Sometimes they're further along than others, and then they publish them. So when you fund them, you're helping to pay for the publishing, printing and all that. And so I hate to say it, but I have not had a chance to read these yet, but I'm really excited about it. I love the art. Look at that eye look. Oh, maybe that's what what was his name? Varian Redbeard was talking about, that this looks like Asimov kind of thing. Is that what you're talking about, Varian? Did you back this one, Varian? So Feast or Famine. And again, the artwork is just really well done. The lettering is easy to the lettering, the way style of the lettering is very easy to read. It's not like it's just well done. And so I'm real excited to read this. But look at the I hope I'm not giving any spoilers, but look at that artwork, guys. Look at that artwork. Smells like no, it doesn't. Oh, I love the smell of print and ink in the morning. Okay, so anyway, I will. I'll probably tweet out what I think about it. I have some other comics that I'm reading as well. Y'all know I love comic art, and so I do collect. Not a lot, not like some people collect it. I collect by what the art. First and foremost, I collect by the art. So if I like the art, like Nasser's books, he didn't do the art. He did the story. But the ones that I showed last week by Nasser, horror comics are not my favorite, but I love the art of it. The art in that book was so good. So a lot of times I will first and foremost choose a book by the art. So let's see. I'm so happy you like your book. Sorry if I forgot to answer your email. Oh, okay, Vicki. Yeah, I did. I did color in it. We'll have to get back to that. Okay, so that's this one, and I came with a little poster. I love this. I love this. So David Schwartz. Here's their names right here. Feast or Famine. I'm guessing Alterna is still going to, even though it's been backed by on Indiegogo, that Alterna will still sell this. Look and see, but all Alterna, I don't know. I love the idea of being able to get affordable comics and the art. Okay, so let's see what's next. All right, let's see. Let's start with maybe this one, these two. Okay, let's do these. All right, so some of these I got from Amazon. Some of them I got at Barnes & Noble. I think the 2 magazines, okay. Most of them, the bulk of them I got off of Amazon. All right, so this one's called A Glorious Freedom. Older women leading extraordinary lives. Are we bright enough here? Let me zoom in one, too. Let's zoom in one or two so we can get a little closer. Hi, Kim. Hi, Nichols. And it's a Lisa Congdon book. Y'all know I have another. I just showed one a couple weeks ago by her. Now, where did I put it? Can I put my hand right on it? Probably not. I'm looking at my. I did fix my shelves the other day, guys. Remember, I showed you that 2 of the shelves had collapsed on each other. I did take all the books down, fix the shelves, and put them all back up there, so they're pretty neat. But I was trying to find that Lisa Congdon book. No, I'm not probably going to be able to just put my hand right on it. So anyway, but I love her. I love her art. Yeah. So anyway, it's called A Glorious Freedom. A coffee, guy. Losing my voice. Okay. So it's all different women and their stories, but I love her art. So I won't read them now, but maybe I will read 1 or 2 of them later. If y'all see any of the books that I'm showing that really interest you and you want me to do more of a review on them, read more out of them, let me know in the comments. Not this comment, but in the comments of the video itself. Let me know if there's a book that you want me to review, read more, review more, work out of, or something like that. Let me know, because we show so many books that I can't always do full, I don't do reviews. I show the books, I talk about the books, And but like reading with pugs, Jen, and reading what's her name? Reading. Oh, I can't think of her now. Her name's escaped me. We have a few book reviewers in our group, so they'll do more reviews. I do more just showing a little show and tell of them. But look at the art, isn't it? So anyway, I'm real anxious to read all their stories. And they're short, so you can get through 3 or 4 pages pretty quickly. So anyway, this one's called A Glorious Freedom: Older Women Leading Extraordinary Lives, Lisa Congdon. And she does online classes. I haven't ever taken them, but I see them advertised. So the glory of growing older is the freedom to be more ourselves, to become more liberated, engaged, and empowered, and to worry less about what other people think. Contrary to popular wisdom, with age, sorry guys, contrary to popular wisdom, with age, women gain the liberty to pursue bold new endeavors, becoming happier and more at home in the world. In this richly illustrated volume, author and artist Lisa Congdon expresses the power of women growing older and thriving, and then goes on. But anyway, that's just a little recap there. So there's that one. All right. So in the spirit of enabling, I got this one. Sorry, guys, I should have brought some juice to drink. I'm just drinking half cold coffee. Catherine Anderson is the woman that put out all the door books, the window books, the portal books. She has all different kinds of ones out, right? And y'all know I've bought them, cut them up, and have been using them. Here's another one that I've got going, if I can find it here. I started another little collage piece here with the door. Okay, so this is going to go on probably a poster, a collage poster. And I got one from one of the samurai pictures that, it was a whole Japanese and samurai collage pack from Annie V. And so I use that and this door and, of course, a watch on the inside. So this will be on a poster. I just put this together because I envisioned this in my head. So I went ahead and just kind of glued these 3 pieces together for when I do the poster. But anyway, these doors are also by Catherine Anderson. So Colleen has probably every Catherine Anderson book that Catherine Anderson has put out. And they're a collection of photographic images to use in your personal art. That's what Catherine does with her books. And thanks, Clara, and good morning, by the way. Nichols. Happy New Year, Nichols. We're getting older. Oh my gosh. So this one is Collage Imagery 2. There's a number 1 and a 2. And I got this one. I don't know about the imagery of it. Now, these are not front. The doors are front and back. So you'll get the same image on the front as you do on the back in the doors, so that when you open and close the doors, you can have the same print on both sides. These are not front and back. So they have, let's see if I can flip it forward like this. So they're just all kinds of imagery for you to use. I'm trying to, it's this way. The book is formatted in landscape, so I'm trying to flip it this way for you. I love that, statues, there's stairs and there's some doors, but I just really love I loved all these images. Okay, now these are going, now we're back to this format. So just so you can kind of see some of what, and there's tons of them. How many are there? There's tons of images in each book. It's totally worth, I don't know, I think they're about $12, $13. I can't remember. I could look it up on my Amazon. But, and she's also the author of the Soul Collage group. So anyway, there's tons though. There's just tons and tons and tons of photographs that you can use in your collage work. So I did get this collage imagery too. Excuse the squeaky chair, but it's my most comfortable chair, and I don't care if it squeaks. Okay, this I got. I love the art, the photography in the whole seed catalog. I don't buy one every year. I usually buy one maybe every couple of years. This is 2020. It's a big, thick magazine of the whole seed catalog. And I do a vegetable garden every spring, but I just do like tomatoes, two or three kinds of tomatoes, two or three kinds of peppers. What else do I do? Just like salad vegetables. That's pretty much what I grow, stuff that I can just eat in a salad. And so it's not that I'm going to grow scarlet kale or, anything like that. But I love the photography in it. And one year I did, and this was probably before I was even on YouTube. It was back in Ustream days. I did do a project, how an artist cooks, and I drew food. I drew food art cards. And so I love drawing food. I like drawing animals, people, and food. So I got all these for references. I mean, I know you can find any kind of reference on Google Images and Pinterest and all that, but y'all know me. I love my books. And then I can also use some of this in collage. So I can draw it, I can collage it. Yes, salsa garden. Yeah, thanks, Julie. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. I used to grow herbs in the big steel, the stainless steel pots, but I don't know. I wasn't using I did an herb garden last year, like in a long, like a long, where a long, like growing, not a tray, but it was deep, long pot thing. And so I grew a bunch of herbs, but I wasn't using them. I just wasn't using the herbs that much. So I don't know that I'll do another herb garden. I just, I'm not a cook. Just don't enjoy cooking. I cook, but it's very basic stuff. Give me some salt and pepper and some, maybe some, garlic or something. But I just, but I love the way food looks. And I have been eating more healthy. I have been eating healthy and doing my walk. I walk a mile a day, weather permitting. I don't walk in the rain, but I end up usually walking a mile at least 5 days a week. So, and the mile only takes 20 minutes. So it's not bad. If you are planning on trying to get a little healthier in the new year, I started in the middle of November. I started before the holidays. So I started getting back into Hubster and I used to walk a lot. But then when he started, he's always walked really early, but we would sometimes walk together. But he started just walking only like at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. This is what I'm all about. Okay. This is what I'm all about at 4:30 in the morning. But anyway, did get back into walking a mile a day. I know, isn't the photography beautiful in this? So again, look at that. Look at that. I mean, the photography, that's just beautiful. Look at this, guys. So I would highly recommend, if you just like eye candy of food, to get the whole seed catalog. This year is just actually really stunning. This year is really, really good. Look at that. So you can either draw it, cut it up, use it in your art journal, use it in your collage, practice your sketching, practice your color combinations, practice your shading. So any of this stuff, I could so see Janet doing these on her show. Janet, Janet got projects for you, because Janet is an awesome sketcher. And so anyway, yeah, it's just really, really beautiful magazine. And plus it's informative too. It is informative. The calendar say, yeah, somebody's asking me about when I buy the calendars. The calendars are the first week of February at Books A Million. And well, at Barnes and Noble too, at the first week of February, Barnes and Noble sells their calendars at 50% off. Books A Million puts all their calendars, date books, their journals, anything that's dated, they put them all on sale for $3. At least they have for the last, I don't know, 8 years, maybe 10. I don't know, maybe longer. So if you want to stock up on calendars, the time to do it is the first week of February at BAM. BAM! I know, right, Janet? Look, it's a big old thick book. And it's the Whole Seed Catalog, $12.95. It's going to be on display until March 1st. And it's over in the gardening section of the magazines. So if y'all are looking for it in your magazine section, I'm sure it's at Barnes & Noble and Books A Million. I got this one. Did I get it at Barnes & Noble or Books A Million? I think I got it at Barnes & Noble. So anyway, yeah. Okay, so the Whole Seed Catalog. All right, next. I saw this. Now, this person has also an artist one. I wanted this one because it was the writer's one. Let me lighten up the show again. Let's lighten and brighten. It got a little dark. There we go. Sitting on my foot. Let me get off my foot. Read and Doodle Book 1. Again, I got this one off of Amazon, and there is also one about artists that you can kind of do the same thing with. Let's see. Let's move my camera over. There we go. There we go. And it's called Read and Doodle. Sherlock Holmes. It has a Shakespeare, Dracula, and it's got 4 stories in here. 4 stories that you read and you doodle to. I thought, how fun is this? So I thought this might be a project we can do on the show, do one or something like that. So Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, a Sherlock. It's got somebody did one on Shakespeare, and then Dracula and Virginia Woolf's The Mark on the Wall. So they have these 4 stories in here. Are y'all still with the tour? Everybody with the tour? Okay. 15 creative minutes every day. Of course, y'all know I don't do anything timed or anything like that. I do how long I want. I could maybe do a whole book in one time. I don't follow the rules like that so much. And so if I want to read something, I'll read it for hours or minutes, just depending, on what else I've got going on. Hey, Colleen. Yeah, Colleen, I showed you enabled me. You enabled me, Colleen. I got this one. Hubster and I came on about an hour ago. We came on at 8:30 so he could go do some errands. The show will be shorter today so that we can go up and see Boo for her birthday. You don't see this one on Amazon? It's there. I'm not sure if it's under the daily story. Let me look real quick, Pacola. I know Pacola's so good about popping things in the chat for links. Let me go back to my orders because it'll be in my orders here. Where I ordered it. Here it is. Okay. It's look under Nigel J. Hayler, or is it Hayler? Hayler, Hayler. Read and Doodle Book 1. Read and Doodle. Let me turn the light down. Hang on. Turn the light down. Oh, that's better. Maybe not. And it's $12.80. Hi, Elaine. Anybody else popping in? Read and Doodle. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back through it. It's just what you do. It has a story, and this is week 1. week 1 has the story. And of course you can get you can read the whole story. For doodle. Okay, so then here is Monday. I'm not sure. Oh, continues on Tuesday. And so you got this part for a part of the story for Monday. Then it says now go doodle. And then it has a page for you to doodle on based on what you've read. So, you can either read and doodle the story. But here's the thing about this. I thought this was a great idea. If you like to read and annotate like I do, probably Jen probably does too. I don't know who else likes to annotate while they read. This is an excellent idea to doodle while you read. It would probably make you engage your mind more if you can doodle down notes and just little sketches. And again, guys, doodle. Don't say I can't draw a stick figure. Well, draw a stick figure. You know what I mean? But if you draw while you thanks, Pacola. Draw while you read, whether it's a novel. I like to read a lot of history. My comp book project is going to be on glyphs and symbols. So anything that you like to read, if you like to annotate your books, then you will probably love this idea. Whether you get this book or not, the idea of reading and doodling at the same time, right? Keep a little small sketchbook, a large sketchbook. I have one that I'm doodling. Well, I'm really sketching out what I visualize while I'm reading the book. I haven't showed that yet. But anyway, so I'm reading a book and I have my big sketch. Well, it's not that big. It's this size here. This size sketchbook, which is 9 by 12, that I doodle and sketch to. That I sketch the. So I visualize the story and then do my own illustrations. Well, it's not really sketch noting. Sketch noting to me is more when you're it can be, but I'm thinking more illustrations. To me, sketch noting is more for remembering information. Like, for instance, I wouldn't sketch note a novel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Christine? I wouldn't sketch note a novel. I'd illustrate it or doodle it. I guess sketchnoting to me, I have more of a connotation of when you're trying to learn something, But it's just this is descriptive words. However you want to, put down your pictures with your reading. So anyway, here's the little page for you to doodle on after you've read the story. Then here's Tuesday, which then the story continues on Wednesday. So Tuesday, here's your page for doodling. They put a few quotes. They put some imagery from the story. And then you can write what you think about it, or just, it's kind of like a built-in annotation page, for you. I just thought it was very clever. I just thought it was very clever. So then Wednesday continues on Thursday. Again, doodling pages. Thursday, Friday. So it's like the whole week. It's this whole week is the Sherlock, the story, right? So isn't that awesome? And then week 2 is Shakespeare. And again, they have pages for you to doodle for a week. And then Dracula's Guest, Bram Stoker. So they got pages for you to doodle every day for a week. Isn't that clever, though? I just thought, this is so awesome. So awesome to have the story and a page to doodle. Name of the older woman book, please, was Getting Coffee. Oh, okay. Where is it? Let me put it up. A Glorious Freedom, Lisa Cogden. And this one's in hardback. I think it's brand new. I think. I could be wrong. So yeah, very cool. And again, they have one out on paintings. That one didn't interest me as much as the writers, to doodle the writer, the authors, you know, to doodle the stories rather than other artists. But there is an artist one as well. So anyway, Read and Doodle Book 1. There's that one. Okay, I got to get crack-a-lack, and let me go to this one here. I did show a page out of this on Twitter. This is Project Calm. If y'all know, there's a Calm magazine, there's a Breathe magazine, there's a mindfulness. There's a whole bunch of different ones of these kind of chill magazines, and being mindful of your life and being mindful of everything. Well, this one's called the Project Calm, Mindfulness Through Making. And it's one of the, it's a magazine. It's got all kinds of little projects in it. And that's why I got this one, because of the art projects in it. Oh, thanks, Pacola. Pacola's just like right on those links. So I love this. I believe this artist is from India. I think that did this cover. There's a little thing in there on him. This was right here stuck on that. These magazines, they all have their little inclusions and little books and little quotes and to list things and, doodle things. That was in here. I left it in here until I showed y'all the book. And let's see, this one is the one I was talking about, this artist. I'm not going to be able to pronounce it. Sabhu Kohli, Svabhukohli, from India. And that's that did this cover. I love this. I love this detail. So anyway, yeah. See, look at this. Isn't that art awesome? Y'all know I'm all about the art. All about the art and the artists. Oh, I haven't been on the Calm app, Zeely. So the cover artist, let's see, do they have more written about him? I think in here. Anyway, again, I haven't really read anything yet because they're all new. Above all, be kind. And then here's some little cards you can cut out on kindness. This is what I posted on Twitter. This was a Scott Adams quote. So I posted a picture of this and I posted a picture of this on Twitter. There's no such thing as a small act of kindness. So a lot of people, I was surprised how many people retweeted and liked it. Like that picture of this and the quote by Scott Adams. Of course, I'm sure they're all because they're Scott Adams fans. But anyway, I really like this. And again, they're on perforated pages that you can tear out. So, yes, and there's other quotes in here as well. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Compassion and creativity. Y'all know we love our artists. We love our artist studio pictures. So let's see here. There's some. Y'all remember doing these as a kid? These little fortune tellers. Right. So this has a couple of them here that you can fold up. Look, y'all remember these. I know y'all do. Maybe we'll make one. So there's, I think, two different ones. And it shows you how to fold them and everything. So I thought that they're just fun books, right? All kinds of things on nature and let's see what else is. Oh, this was cool. I did pull this out here. This is, you make your own match boxes. Look, you make your own little match boxes that have little scenes on the inside. Now, once you make one, you'll have the pattern and you can make your own. But I thought this was really cool to have little make your own little matchbooks. If y'all have any questions, put them in caps, guys. Okay. Did you move, Mary Beth? You're in Oklahoma? Or are you visiting Oklahoma? Are you visiting Oklahoma or did you move to Oklahoma? I just saw that. I just looked up at chat and saw that. You remember those fortune things? So anyway, there you just cut these out. You cut these out and fold them up. Oh, okay. So you're visiting. Are you visiting Nana? Desert Nana? And then different matchbox designs through the years, right? I guess through the years. I don't know if they're new ones or through the years. Yeah, see, around 1900, businesses began to, yeah, so. Oh, you did move. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I didn't know you moved. Okay, all right, so here is the artist that I was talking about from India. I did start reading this, but I love this. This is from the cover too. See, look at this. Look at this art. I love this. I'll be cutting this out and putting it in one of my notebooks. Y'all know I collect this stuff. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? So anyway, I really like that. And there's more on him. I think it's a him. I think if I remember correctly. Okay, I saw this picture. I went, what? Now, come on. I saw this picture, and it's talking about your library. Wait a minute, let me go back to see what it says here. What was it? Book smart. Books are much more than the words they contain, and it's all about different people and their bookshelves and their libraries. And when I saw this, I went, no. Where's Jen reading with pugs? Is she still here? What the heck? Oh my gosh. Unless these are just old books that you bought for decoration. Did you just buy these to make a decorative wall? These are not your reading books. I know. You are not a reader. You're not a reader, this lady. I don't know. I'm just saying this has to be a decorative wall. No one keeps their library backwards and like that. I mean, it looks pretty, granted, but like I said, this just must be old books that they arranged on a shelf as a decoration, right? It has to just be, and I haven't read it, I just saw that. I went, what? No. Okay, so Julie says just a trendy way readers decorate their bookshelf. Yeah, no, not me. I read my books. I want to reference my books. I want to see my books. I want to be able to grab one off the shelf when I want it. May take me a minute to find it, but sorry, guys. I mean, it looks pretty. It does look pretty. Start your own little library. Share your love books and talk about blogging and streaming and stuff. So anyway, okay, hang on, it's Hubster. Yes, Hubster. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll come open the door. Okay, bye. He can't open the garage door because the cat's in the garage, so he wants me to come lock the front door for him. So I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Now Malibu's in here. I guess Oliver was in the garage, like he said. So I unlocked the front door for him. Malibu will probably be up here in just a moment. But she'll lay down. That's the thing. Malibu usually laid up here. Oliver's like all over this, getting in the markers, bother the camera, So, but Malibu usually will just lay here. I gotta catch my breath now, running up and down those stairs. Although the walking has helped, I can run up and down my stairs now. I think, let's see, was it last time my watch does record my steps. I think I average about 17 trips up and down the stairs a day. So anyway, so then there's some traveling. Here's some doodles. It looks like making some Instastack type journaling. So anyway, guys, and of course, beautiful art in the whole thing. All right, so that's Project Calm, mindfulness through making. That's that one. All right. Let's see. Do I have? Okay, let me show this one. Let's show this big mama. Botanicum, Katie Scott and Kathy Willis. My baby, you're gonna. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, she's all stretched out here. All right, let me pet you for a minute. You got something in your fur there. What's that? Oh my gosh. Hi, Amy. All right, let me read chat for a minute. CB. Hi, baby. Okay, I can't show this big book. All right, we'll wait on this one. All right. She don't let me. All right, so this one is called Project Collage. Bev Speet. 50 projects to spark your creativity. Y'all know I love creativity books. I got some new mind mapping, got some new create books. I got all kinds of new, and again, if you see a book you want me to explore more, talk more about, oh, there she goes. She heard the Hubster and she was gone. If you see any of that you really want me to talk about more, then leave a comment, not here, not in the chat, but leave a comment in the comment under the video so that I'll know which ones you want to see more of. I always tell people, if you want to see more of something, leave a comment. And most people are already in the chat, so we're talking about it, so they don't leave comments. That's one of the bad things about doing live streaming is most of the people are in the, we got a couple hundred people. Most of the people are here chatting, so they don't leave comments. They don't leave comments because we've already talked out. Hi, Mary. And y'all follow Mary right there with the one with all the thumbs up. Yeah. She'll be streaming tomorrow before me. I think it's 5:30 Eastern time, Mary, you start? I come on at 8:30 Eastern. And we have a 24-hour stream-a-thon. Okay. So, hey, Jean. And there's the Musical Scrapper. If you want to see all the streamers, follow Jean at her blog. Pacola has been leaving Jean's blog link in the chat so that you can go find the list of all the streamers starting tomorrow at about, I think, 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Mary's time, I think. If I'm wrong, put it in the chat. Highlight and Laughter, thank you so much for my little gift. I showed it at the beginning of the show. Thank you so much. That was so sweet. I'm going to use it for business cards. Okay, Jen. And y'all make sure and follow Reading with Pugs, Jen. If you like books, she does coloring and book reviews. She reads a lot. Reading with Pugs, Jen. She does book reviews. Okay, 4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern time. Mary, right there. I didn't even update the blog with project details. I don't, Jean, just get well. As long as there's links there, that's all we need. We just need links. And here comes Oliver. Okay, so baby, you're going to have to get down. I got to get done. I got to get done because we got to go. I got to get done. Yeah, it is so cute. I love it. Oh, where'd I set it behind me here? If y'all missed it, Light and Laughter sent this to me from Germany. If y'all missed it, look at this little case. And it's a little nail cuticle clipper little case, but I'm going to use it for business cards. I'm going to put these in the bathroom in the little drawer, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this for my business cards because I love it. Look at little padded case with padded. Look at the hollow. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to use it. I'm going to upcycle it. I love it. Okay, so Project Collage, 50 projects to spark your creativity. Let's see what I can read here. You can see it has a nice cover. And then it says, cut it, stick it, twist it. Project Collage is packed with great ideas for making eye-catching creations with 50 step-by-step projects to inspire you. Collage is the art of reinvention, a magical and tactile process that invites you to collect, experiment, combine, and transform, requiring no special equipment, only everyday materials. It's an art form for everyone and every budget. And it goes on. But anyway, there's 50 little projects in here. Again, you don't have to copy the projects exactly. You can get the ideas, get some ideas from it, and then whatever comes to your mind, sketch that out and do your own thing. But you can get inspiring ideas from this. Again, if you want to see more information on any of the books I'm showing, leave a comment. So, Desert Nana. Okay, so you like the idea, Light and Laughter, of turning it into a business card case? Yeah, because my business cards, I have them in a wallet, and I had a little spot for them, but they always get beat up on the sides. Oh, and speaking of passing out business cards, I didn't have it with me at this time. Mom and I went to Hobby Lobby one day last week. I don't even remember the day because they all run together, and I don't even hardly know what day today is. And Mom did go back to Texas, San Antonio on Saturday, and that was kind of sad, but she was here for 2 weeks, which was awesome to have her for 2 weeks between me and Denise. So we went to Hobby Lobby, and there was a girl over in the planner section. Mom was looking for some planner stickers. And so we were over at the planner stickers in Hobby Lobby. There was this girl there. Her name was Laura. She's from Connecticut. I think it was Connecticut. And so we got to talking. I showed her my IG, and we started talking. Told her about my show. So Laura, if you end up watching this show, Laura from Connecticut, she was visiting family, I guess, here in Georgia. So we struck up a conversation, and I told her about the channel, told her about all you guys, the Fibs, from the box. And so hopefully one day Laura from Connecticut will pop in and meet you guys. All right, next is, let's go back to this one again. This is a huge book. Again, I got this off of Amazon. I did not know it was this big. I mean, I don't mind, but I just did not know. Let me get a ruler. Let me get a ruler, Janet. Which ruler should I use, Janet? Oh, wait, I know. Here, let me get a Janet ruler. Okay, so this one is 15 by, almost 15 by 11. Baby, you cannot get up here. I am so sorry. Okay, 15 by 11. So it's a huge book. Oh, good grief. Can you just lay down? If you just lay down, it'll be okay. Okay. Welcome to the museum. All right, I'm just going to put this on top of you. I'm going to put this book on top of you. It just won't let me. It just won't let me. Oh my gosh. So anyway, it's all the different plants. It's a huge book, as you can see. Oh, they're not accurate enough for you. A Lowe's yardstick is not accurate enough for you, Janet. I love you, Janet. Oh my gosh. So anyway, it's a giant book. Look at this. It's a stunning book. Colleen. I know Colleen. She's got this in her cart right now, unless she's already got it. Colleen. I mean, look, guys, look. So anyway, all about plants. Again, it's huge, but look how beautiful it is. And it's matte paper. It's not. Oh, baby, I see you. I know, baby. No, Oliver he just likes to be right up in your business. How am I supposed to turn these pages? Huh? How am I supposed to turn the pages? Can we just like slide over? I'll try to put it on him. So I don't know. I just love, look at this. Where's Colleen? Do you have this book, Colleen? Or is it in your cart as we speak? I know, Aunt Beck, right? Oh, he heard the pantry door open. Hubster opened the pantry door and he shot off this table like a bullet. I think he's gonna get a cat treat. Bam! He was gone. That's one way. Just go, Hubster, open the pantry down there. But it's huge. I guess I could back up the camera while I'm doing this book. It's pretty big. There we go. There we go. So you can see how big the book is, right? No, Charlie Harper art. Oh, well, yeah. Okay, I got the two confused. I was thinking of it does kind of look like Charlie Harper, but I was thinking, what's the other guy that does this stuff? Somebody will tell me the name. I've got it all cut up. I don't know where the book itself is. But this guy here, what's this guy's name? Somebody mentioned it. Starts with an H as well. Who's this guy? Somebody help me out here. I know one of you know. So let's put that back over there before the cats get it. Hey, Heikel. Hey, what's his Heikel? What's his name? Anyway, the other guy, the black and white ones I just showed you. So, but look, isn't it a beautiful book? Isn't it beautiful? Colleen, my dogs run in the kitchen when Tom opens the Oreo cookie jar. Oh, but look at this. Isn't this just stunning, guys? Look, it's a huge book. It's a huge book. It's like, I did not expect it to be this big. Heckle. Yeah, thanks, Picola. The other guy. Yeah, that's who I thought. Charlie Harper. It kind of has that kind of flavor to it, but Charlie Harper is a little bit less detail, more flat, right? I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen some. So, ornamental shrubs, rainforest. But look how beautiful. Do you have this, Colleen? Do you have this book? If anybody has this book besides me, it's going to be Colleen. Kim says, I got a set of 10 pen pastels for Christmas. I'm loving them. I know, right, Kim? Especially if you're doing faces. It's so quick to do skin with pen pastels. Okay, Colleen goes, I'm sure it's in her cart by now. It wasn't expensive at all. It was not expensive, Colleen. That's why when I got it, I thought, oh my gosh, let me go to my Amazon cart again and look at the previous orders. Hang on. I'll tell you how much it was. Come on, light. Why can't I get the light to? There we go. I'm going to be able to see it. Okay, let's go. Go back to my orders. Hang on, it's loading. Here it is. I'll keep flipping while I'm looking. I just didn't realize it was going to be this big. It was $20. $20 regularly. So I didn't expect it to be this huge. It came in a big box. So anyway, guys, just so you can kind of get a little view of it. Y'all know I love illustrations and pictures and anything plant related. Food, plants. I love all that. Okay, next. Got a few here. All right, this one is exploring collage and mixed media. Let's go back to the zoom in. Here. And don't forget, if you missed it earlier, Miss Melody sent 2 copies of Wild Soul coloring book, Grazia Salvo. They came from Italy. And the one that I'm going to give away to Wednesday. Wednesday will be the first Wednesday of the month. And she signed it. And yeah, so we're going to do a giveaway. And we're going to color in this and give away on Wednesday. So that'll be Wednesday. Tomorrow is the Stream-a-thon. I normally don't stream on Tuesday, but once every year on New Year's Eve, We do a 24-hour stream-a-thon hosted by Jean, the musical scrapper, who is sick. So hopefully she can talk a little on her stream when she does her couple of hours. So, yeah, thanks, and hi, Devin. Anybody else I missed? Bye, Varian Redbeard. Thanks for stopping in. Nice seeing you. Yeah, and thank you. Yeah, Varian Redbeard, who's a new person, is reminding all of you to give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed your visit with us today. I know, right? For that huge book, Colleen. Okay, Exploring Collage and Mixed Media Techniques, Victor Escandel. This one came out, I haven't been telling y'all the years it came. This is a 2019 hardback. And of course, you wait a year or two and they'll be out in soft cover, but I can't wait. So the foreword, anything goes, techniques, ideas, and suggestions for experimenting with drawing and collage. So again, I'm going to just do a little flip through. If any of you want to see anything more, of course, I always have supplies. If any of you want to see more in depth on any of these books, leave a comment, not here in the chat, but in the comment under this video later today, and I will make note of it. Y'all know I'm a collage artist, so anything collage is going to I'm going to love. I have not read any of these books yet. I haven't had time, so I might take. I got two over here. I read a few chapters in. I'll probably take those on the drive up through Atlanta because it's about an hour. It's about it depending on the traffic. If it's not too heavily trafficked. Takes about an hour and 15 minutes to get to Denise's. But if it's traffic, sometimes it can take 2-3 hours to get through Atlanta. So I always like to have a book. And now I'm saying Hubster's driving. I'm not reading and driving. Just let's clarify that. If it needed clarifying, I'm reading while he's driving. So here's on color. So, it's just a little bit different. It's not it's not exactly the kind of way I collage. I have my technique, and y'all know I always show my technique of collage every time I do one, whether it's an art card, in an art journal, whether it's a poster, or whether it's in an altered book. I use the same supplies and kind of have my little technique that I always use. So, maybe I'll learn something. Well, I always learn something new from any book. So you always want to keep learning. You always want to keep growing. You never want to feel like, oh, I already know everything. So, don't ever feel that way. Always be learning, growing, moving forward, trying new things. So that one's Exploring Collage and Mixed Media Techniques. Okay, I've got 4 more books. Let's show these 2 first. And then I'll show you the 2. These 2 are the 2 that I'm reading. I spent some time reading these 2 yesterday. I'm in the middle of these 2. So let me show you these 2 real quick. I'm going to try to wrap this up within 15 minutes so we can head on to see Boo for her birthday. All right. So the first one is The Art of Noticing. 131 Ways to Spark Creativity, Find Inspiration, and Discover Joy in the Everyday. Rob Walker. Small book. Okay, it's a small book. Both of these are kind of small books. So, other books by him. 2019. All right, let me read a little bit on the intro here. Pay attention. Susan Sontag once advised a young audience. She was speaking of the creative process, but also of living. It's all about paying attention. It's all about taking in as much of what's out there as you can and not letting the excuses and the dreariness of some of the obligations you'll soon be incurring narrow your lives. Attention is vitality. It connects you with others. It makes you eager. Stay eager. To stay eager, sorry guys, to stay eager, to connect, to find interest in the everyday, to notice what everybody else overlooks. These are vital skills and noble goals. They speak to the difference between looking and seeing, between hearing and listening, between accepting what the world presents and noticing what matters to you. This is important, and it's also delightful, and it's the soul of this book. So, again, maybe I'll read some of the table of contents. That might be more helpful. Looking, sensing, going places, connecting with others, being alone, and the epilogue. So they're kind of basic chapter titles. So the subtitles are where you're going to get your most information. Again, I can do more of a review after I've read it, and we can do more talking about it if you just let me know that you want to know more about it. Look up the books, look up the reviews and the different things about them if you want to. Thanks. Pacola's just putting links like crazy. Thanks, Pacola. So that's The Art of Noticing, 131 ways to spark creativity, find inspiration, and discover joy in the everyday. Again, I have not even really, other than the intro, I haven't really read anything on this one, nor have I read much on this one. I've been concentrating on these two. Your inner critic is a big jerk. Let me zoom in one more. I'll be ready in about 5 minutes, Hubster. He's back from getting gas. Do you go to the post office and all that already?
Yeah, I was going to bring a cup of coffee.
Oh, okay. Is it still on?
I made it some fresh.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
I know. Thank you. Okay. This one has been by Daniela Crissa. Paintings by Martha Rich. Your inner critic is a big jerk, and other truths about being creative. Again, let's see. This one's 2016. Everyone is creative. Excuses are the enemy. Labels are for canned peaches, not people. Blank paper can be blinding. The green eye is a green light. Your inner critic is a big jerk. No one can wrestle the pencil out of your hand. Failure leads to genius. Creating in a vacuum sucks. Blocks are meant to be broken. Welcome to the club. And again, this has little paintings and illustrations throughout. Again, I'm really kind of just showing you the books today. I'll get into them more if you are interested. In more info. And again, go look them up. Go look them up on Amazon and see if you think you'd want to have me talk more about them. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Jean. Jean's updated her blog post with Kathy Arbor taking. Oh, you're not going to be able to stream at all, Jean? Kathy Arbor is going to take your place? Jean's sick, so I think she has like bronchial something. Thank you, Jean. There's a link right there, guys. And I will make sure and put the link in the description box of this video later today. Okay. A couple more here, guys. Couple more, and then I've got to head out. Hubster's like hoovering. Not really. And I don't mean hoovering like vacuuming in. Oh, no. I know you went to the doctor, Jean. I hope you better take care of yourself. Girl, go to bed. And don't sleep in your chair. Don't sleep. Well, that may help you, actually. If you have a chest congestion, it might help to sleep in a chair. Okay. 2 other books that I got here. Oops. My camera is way over there since when Hubster and I were doing the books together. Let's move this over here. Okay, there we go. Okay, mind mapping for success or to success. Y'all know I love me some mind mapping. We do a lot of mind mapping when we do Society of Idea Collector. Another sip of coffee, guys. We do a lot of mind mapping and for idea generating, list making, brainstorming. We do a lot of that stuff. And I came across this one when I was, I think, looking at creative books. This one popped up in the suggestion. I said, oh, let me go ahead and see. And I'm glad I did because I've read almost half. But I love the charts. There's charts and graphs and mind mapping samples all through it. I'm so enjoying this. And I'm going to take it with me when I read, and I have the feeling Cameron might snag this one from me. So I might have to order it again. I'll try to finish it as much as I can because I think Cameron's going to like this book. And if he does, I'll give it to him. But anyway, I've already started annotating, and they do have, I don't want to show it because you got to buy the book to get the freebies. But you can get free downloads of the mind maps that they recommend. So anyway, I've already, you can see where I've notated and started doing some note taking. But so yeah, I'm not quite halfway done, but I'm really enjoying this one. How to use visual maps to solve problems and hack productivity, time management, and creativity for business and daily life. So anyway, and they're really, so far, they're pretty basic. And so if you've never mind mapped before or brainstormed or like list, everybody makes lists, but for a specific purpose, then so far up to this point is really pretty basic, which is good. If you've never done it before, this part's all pretty, so far, pretty basic. And I think they get into more deeper, but the way they, let me just find something to, find a little something to read here. Okay, components of a mind map. And this is how, if you're making one, how you want to use shapes, colors, lines, images, text, and keywords. And then here's just a very simple, there's a very simple one right there. Okay, just to give you an idea of the simplicity of the start of it. But then they get into more in-depth ones. I haven't got this far yet. I'm trying to find a more in-depth one back here. And even though they use things like your business, doing a mind mapping for business objectives, you can adapt any of this to your creativity. And to planning out art projects. We've done some of that here. So anyway, the must-have guide for harnessing the power of your mind. And it does kind of explain how your brain works and how mind mapping and radiating out your ideas is how your brain works. So if you do the mind mapping, which is like radiating out your ideas, it really does connect with your brain. Okay. So anyway, I'm enjoying it. Like I said, then this one, I've just kind of started, read a chapter or two, create tools from seriously talented people to unleash your creative life. Mark Silber. Now, this one is more like a workbook. This is like he wanted to get you out a sketchbook, take notes, draw, note take, sketch note, annotate. He has projects in here, question and answers. And this is a project. This is like a class. This one is like a class. So if you don't like taking a class where you do projects step by step, that's what this is. This is like, seriously, this is from seriously talented people, but it's also seriously like what to expect, be fully involved, you summarize, you note take. I paged that one there. The cycle of creativity. Let me see if I can find here we go. Let me read you the table of contents. So again, this one's very in depth. Okay, so how to use the book. Chapter 1, I'm just going to read the chapters here. Or part 1 is the cycle of creativity. Part 2 is overcoming barriers to a creative life. And then in part 1, the chapters are the cycle of creativity and its parts. Know your purpose for creating. Visualize what you want to create. The joy of knowing and using your tools. Working your craft, blending visualization with your tools. Chapter 6, editing and refining your work. Chapter 7, sharing your work. Then part 2, overcoming the barriers to a creative life. Make time to create. Take long walks and adventures. Find and put art into your life. Chapter 11, lighten up. The role of humor for a creative. Chapter 12, additional tools to help you live a creative life. And then about the author, stay in touch. But there's lots of articles by other creatives, musicians, poets, artists, different artists and creatives, and then there's all kinds of summaries. Check these off. Let's check in. See, it's like a class. This is like a full-on class with charts and things you have to do. Lots of questions, and you've got to do projects. So that's what this one is. Many of us think of creativity as something distant and incompatible with daily life, a skill that artists are born with. But the secret is that we all have an artistic side to us. It's just a matter of discovering our form of art within ourselves. From the parent coming up with ways to inspire and engage their kids, to the entrepreneur inventing a new product, to the CEO revolutionizing leadership. All of us have many opportunities for creative expression. Successful people know that living itself can be an art. Create, by best-selling author and award-winning photographer Mark Silber, helps unleash the creativity within. Visualize, know your tools, work your craft, refine, share with the world. This is the mantra of any great artist, regardless of the field or medium. When you tap into this cycle, you'll find ways to operate in your highest state in all aspects of life. Overcoming the barriers to innovation is easier than you think. The exercises in this book are specifically designed to help you find certainty and confidence in self-expression. Create is not like other art books about techniques of a specific style. Silber sets out to pick the minds of masters in the field, CEOs, Emmy winners, painters, and more, to figure out what inspires them and keeps them in love with their art in the hopes of teaching you how to do the same. This is a guide for personal growth. In this book, you'll learn how to master the techniques of visualization, draw inspiration from the world around you, collaborate with other people who can further your vision, and share with others to spread the joy. So that's Create. So these are the two I'm reading now out of the art books. So, all right. Well, I hope y'all enjoys. Hi, Norma. Happy New Year. And Gilly's Art, Al, and Lear. Anybody else I missed coming in? Stacks. Anybody else I missed? So again, the show was only a couple hours long. I started early so that Hubster, if you missed the beginning, Hubster showed his books that he got for Christmas for about 15 minutes. And I spent an hour and a half showing you all of mine. But anyway, so I hope y'all enjoyed it, and Happy New Year to you. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow starts the Stream-a-thon. Go to Jean's blog, get the list of all the streamers that are going to stream. We're going to stream for 24 hours, ringing in the new year around the world. And Jean has all the list on her blog. And I'm sorry you're not feeling well enough to stream. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Jean. So there it is, the musicalscrapper.blogspot, and she has a list of all the streamers. Mary Altier will start it tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern. I'll be after Mary, and then throughout the full 24 hours of streamers. So thank you guys, everyone, for being here and doing our little new Christmas books. What Hubster and I got for Christmas books, and. Oh, thanks so much, Elaine. Thank you, guys. I hope you all had a great Christmas and hope you have a blessed 2020. Started off right and good tomorrow with a lot of creativity. So we will see you then. All right, guys. All right. Bye-bye.